Welcome to MMA Dogs. My name is Hector, and as always, I want to thank you for tuning in. A very special thank you to all of our clients. And the wait is over. It's time to break down UFC 189, and I can't wait to do so. There is a lot of anticipation, a lot of hype, a lot of build-up leading up to this card. And without going into every little single event that happened, because I'm sure you already know, we have a main event between Conor McGregor and Chad Mendes, and this is a fight that I've spent a lot of time breaking down, so I'm very excited to bring you my pick and my bet. But before I do so, much respect to all the men and women who step into the octagon. My job isn't to belittle them or make them talk down about them or something like, along those lines. It's to pick winners. So much respect to all of them. And you never want to bet more than you can afford to lose. Of course, we go into it wanting to, win as much as possible. And on the year, I am up over 60 units. And the bets are very sensible, very reasonable. 1 unit, 2 unit plays. It's pretty rare that I go over 3 units on 3 to 4 units on a play. So 1%, 2%, 3%, 4% of the bankroll. Very doable for anybody. And then, of course, you always want to check your local laws and government to make sure that you're in good state. So MMA Dogs, UFC 189, my bets. Unfortunately, I don't have any 5-star picks. I don't have any 4-star picks. So I don't have anything there, unfortunately. 3-star picks, I have number 1, Yosdenis Cedeno. Number 2, Rory MacDonald. Number 3 is Lawler over 3.5 rounds. The 4th one is Briones over 2.5 rounds. The 5th pick is Tim Means, straight. The 6th pick is Almeida wins inside the distance. The 7th pick is Cody Garbrandt wins by knockout TKO. So as far as how I'm going to put this all together and how it's all going to go, man, I spent a enormous amount of time getting these bets and picks and the size and the amount to wager and this and that and the balance of them. So 1 unit equals 1% of the bankroll. 1 unit equals 1% of the bankroll. The ratio remains the same. So if you want to increase, you got to increase all the way through. If you want to decrease, you got to decrease all the way through. Like I said, I'm up, not to brag or anything like that, but this is what I do. So I'm up over 60 units on the year. So I do trust my decision-making skills, the emphasis I put on each pick. And so the first bet is Rory MacDonald wins by decision. I'm going to risk 1 unit to win 1.96 units. That was on 5 dimes at 7 p.m. on 6/10/15. So that's the first bet. Second bet, Yosdenis Cedeno at -200 and Robbie Lawler at MacDonald over 3.5 rounds at -185. That equals +131. So it's a parlay. 1.60 units to win 2.10 units. That was also on dimes at 11 o'clock last night. Brown versus Means over 2.5 rounds at -107. That's the third bet. 1.80 units risk to win 1.68 units. Also on dimes last night. Fourth bet and final one for now until, like I said, the main event. If I decide to put one, I'll give you guys plenty of notice. I'll put it up. I'll have my dog put it up on the website. That way you guys have plenty of time to get your bet in. Like I said, if I post it, it'll be after MacDonald and Lawler. It's the first time I've done this, but because, like I said, everybody's tuning in, might as well make the most of it. And if I decide to put it up, I will. If not, then it's okay. It's not like it's some kind of must-do thing. So the last bet, it's a round robin of 2s. It's 6 parlays at 0.20 units each. So 1/5 of a unit each. Total bet is 1.20 units to win 3.03 units. So being that 6 parlays at 0.20, that gives us 120. And the odds are the units to win are 3.03 units. So Cody Garbrandt wins by knockout TKO, -170. Rory MacDonald at -165. Almeida wins inside the distance at -145. And Tim Means at +170. So I was also on dimes last night. So the grand total is a conservative 5.60 units to win 8.77 units. So the expected return on investment is 157%. So that wraps it up. this is a more conservative card. I wish I could go crazy, go ham, you know, and we're gonna win 100 units on this card. But really, you have to be in it you have to go into it very intelligently, making decisions. And like I said, I'm not to brag, but this is what I do. Up over 60 units on the year off of very sensible plays, just like the ones I'm doing here. 1 unit, 2 units, nothing crazy. Nobody's betting the farm, nobody's betting their house, nobody's even betting their car on things. You know, you just within your bankroll, doing it the right way, and hopefully come the main event, I'll give you guys a pick, because like I said, I expect that price to drop. So why would I tell you guys to bet McGregor now when I expect the price to drop and make it official, and then pull the trigger then, especially since everybody's gonna be tuning in. So it's not guaranteed, so I don't want to give the wrong impression. If I decide to do so, it'll be on the link. So I've gone over this plenty of times here on this video. If not, then there won't be a bet. So either way, I'll let you guys know. I'll have Dan put up no bet or the bet, and that'll do it. So once again, thank you very much to all of our clients. Really appreciate you guys, and thank you very much to all the people tuning in, all of our supporters. Thank you very much to all of our haters. Those are funny and entertaining. And I hope you guys all have a great weekend. I'll be back in 24 hours to do the tough finale. That'll be very, very good too. And then we got the San Diego card on Wednesday, so I'm looking forward to it. I've got some very good picks for those fights. And like I said, just check on the website. You'll see everything. And I'm very happy with the way this year has gone. Very excited for these fights. It's time for me to take off this suit. My dogs are giving me the guilt trip, and deservingly so. I haven't taken them on a walk today, and it's time to take them for a walk. So hope you guys all have a great Saturday night. I hope we're all jumping up and down. Woo, yeah, baby, woo! And a lot of times, you know, it's the fights that you don't bet on that you have let's say you've got a lean or a pick. Let's say, for example, I said, you know what, Brandon Thatch, I'm going to put money on him. And then Gunnar Nelson goes in there and submits him. And I'm thinking to myself, dag nabbit. Or, I don't know, what's another one? Jeremy Stevens goes in there and gets a decision. And god dang, dag nabbit, I put money on Stevens. So a lot of times it's the money that you don't put on that's also exciting, because you look at yourself and you're like, wow, I made the right pick by passing on it. And of course you start thinking into the shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you can't live like that. You've got to move forward, trust your decisions that you've made, and roll with it. You know, that's what got me over 60 units on the year, and that makes me very happy. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.